Good morning. Thanks for joining us at the REeBroker Group October Realtor meeting. We have a lot of good information for you today. First off, we have Stephanie. She's with Premier Coordinating. Stephanie, did you want to go ahead and tell us some more about your services? Oh, can't hear you.
Hi, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to say thank you for taking time out of your busy morning to spend some time with us to chit chat and kind of go over a few things. My name is Stephanie. I am the transaction coordinator for REeBroker. I am a vendor with them. I have been in the real estate industry for about 8 years now, and I have been a TC for 4. Prior to being a transaction coordinator, I did work in the office. So some of you might recognize me from when you would call or email. I was an employee there. So I'm happy to still be working with all of you guys and helping you. Some of my services I'm going to go over today. And if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and wait until after the presentation, or you can go ahead and put them in the comment section. A lot of people ask, why hire a TC? And I tell them simple: flexibility. You're an agent. We understand you want to grow your business. This means you need time on the field. You need time for marketing. You need time to write contracts, review reports, spend time with your clients. And this is why TC services are beneficial for all agents, no matter how seasoned you are or new. We help take the load off of you so you can build your business and help your clients in any way possible. We're going to go over to the second slide, where Yeva will pretty much put the second slide so you guys could see. So this is pretty much kind of a small little breakdown of who we assist, what we do. We are the middleman to escrow, lenders, your broker's office, and the opposing brokerage. We help with all of the real estate paperwork, DocuSign, and we send you email updates every week, letting you know what's still pending, what's required, what's going to be needed before the close of escrow, so we can get you paid in a timely manner. On the third slide, you'll go ahead and see some bullet points here. What is provided in TC services? So you have a bullet point list of everything we provide: reviewing purchase agreements, counter offers, any addendums. I know a lot of things can change in a 30-day escrow. Sometimes it's shorter, close of escrow dates, contingency dates, who's to pay for inspections, credits. We review all those addendums to make sure that we add in the appropriate information in the fields needed for your broker, so that way everything by the time escrow closes is complete, organized, and ready for you and your clients. We also track deadlines. Contingency dates: unless you are waiving all contingencies, which we do not recommend, you will have dates. You will have loan contingencies, appraisals, inspections, earnest monies, final walkthroughs, depending on if your client is selling their home or if the buyer has a home in escrow. That is also another contingency date. We handle all of that for you and send you reminders of when these due dates are approaching, so you can be ready and release contingencies. We also perform audits on your file. So we do up to 5, preferably once a week. This is when we send you your reminders. Communication: we communicate between all parties. So escrow, lender, title, and the other broker. If they need paperwork, we handle it. If it's something that we do not handle for privacy, we will let you know, so you're never left without knowing what is your responsibility and what we handle. Another great thing that our services offers is we handle all of the uploading to your broker file, as well as creating your file in the system. So you don't have to take time out of your busy schedule to go in and create your file. You send us your purchase contract or your listing agreement. We add all of that into the REeBroker Group portal. And if there's anything else pending that we need, of course, we will let you know. The final is pretty much assisting with the final paperwork so we can get your file accepted and pretty much have a complete file before the close of escrow. So in a perfect world, the only thing you really have to do is order your inspections, coordinate any contractual changes, and negotiate any repairs. Everything else we pretty much handle for you unless otherwise stated. I do want to go ahead and actually, and then Yeva, we're almost done here. I do want to go ahead and point out just a couple of little tips that we recommend to all of our agents. I know with the holiday season coming, there are people and your clients and escrow officers that are leaving. We do recommend that if you enter into contract, please let your clients know to check their emails twice a day, Monday through Friday, preferably once in the morning, once in the afternoon. You have to remember, in an escrow, it's not just your broker's office, it's escrow, lender, and title. So they will always send out items that sometimes are very important that need to be signed the same day. So we do urge all of our agents to please let your clients know when we enter escrow to please check your emails twice a day, Monday through Friday, so we can get all of the paperwork expedited and returned to the party requesting it.
Very good. One of the things I wanted to mention, Stephanie, is that, and to all of the people on the call, is that if you have questions, complications during your transaction, those actually need to be directed to our broker's office.
Correct.
So Stephanie's there to assist with all of the paperwork, but when it comes to anything, you know, even the forms, if you have questions regarding explanations on the forms, you know, you need more detail, feel free to call us. We'll help you out. And we also do offer Zoom calls, so it makes it really nice to be able to, you know, have that interaction. So go ahead and change the screen. Okay, so the next thing we wanted to talk about was, well, let me thank you, Stephanie, for all of that information.
You're welcome.
The couple of points here. To reduce legal issues, we're recommending that when you pull your comparables and your MLS report, that you make sure that your sellers review that information on both of those documents and sign and date them. Just put them in your file. You never know when you're going to need them. We've seen that they come in handy. So that is a practice that we see a lot of agents don't do, but we highly encourage it. So go ahead next. Yeah. Okay, the next thing we wanted to talk about is the AOAA. This is a CAR form. It's the assignment of agreement addendum. This particular form, it's a mystery to a lot of agents because a lot of agents don't even realize the form is there. This particular form is used when you're assigning from one buyer to another. It's when you're doing a partial assignment. Say somebody doesn't qualify by themselves on the transaction for the loan. They want to add another borrower to the transaction. This would be the form to use. We have a couple examples here, you know, with adding a mom and dad to the agreement. One of the things that is complicated about this form is some people think you can just do an addendum or you can do this form and that's all you have to do. Well, that's not the case. Yeah, but go ahead and go to the next slide. So this is a section from the AOAA form, and it states that here on section 2, it says that the assignee acknowledges that the buyer has already provided assignee all of the transaction documents, and then it lists here everything. That's I would say in a perfect world, that would be the way to do it. Or on B, you have 3 days to provide the documents to the seller, all of the signed documents. We're seeing that some people think, oh, we just need to do that form and we're good. Well, that's not the case, because if you go on to C, the seller could actually, if they're not delivered, they can revoke the assignment. And then we've had some issues with this particular situation. One of the things that we want to advise you on is that if for some reason that other party's not returning those, there's two options. You can issue your seller an acting against broker's advice and tell them to put a hold on the escrow, or they can withdraw it. You have to give your seller that option, because say escrow closes, you don't get those documents, and then one of the buyers that was added comes back to say, hey, I never acknowledged that disclosure. He could go back and sue that seller, and then in turn, they could sue you if you didn't complete the process. So make sure, if you're not familiar with that, reach out to our office. We have this information in our document library as well. We're here to help you when these situations come up. So go ahead, Yeva, on to the next one. Okay, so it's more about when you're deleting a buyer, same form. When you're adding a seller, you would do it with an addendum. And then when, say you took a listing, and this happens sometimes, there'll be an additional seller that wasn't added. If you're adding them to the listing, it's going to be an empty form. Okay, go ahead, Yeva. All right, so Dora, would you like to go next?
Yes. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so today we're going over disclosures and document signatures. So what is the importance of receiving this before close of escrow? So why do you need signatures before close of escrow? So lately we've seen many transactions where commissions are being delayed, and agents have not been able to get their commissions on time or directly from escrow. So in order for you to get your commission on time, please make sure to collect all of the documents and signatures before escrow closes. If for any reason escrow closes and you're still missing signatures or the whole document, please go ahead and still collect them. In the event that you will have to go to trial, it will be better to have that acknowledgement that the documents were signed. Okay, so we do have, the REeBroker group has a policy of $100 per missing or incomplete form. We do not like to implement this policy. However, we need to make sure that the file stays in compliance. And in one of the ways that you can ensure you can receive these documents so that they are received on time, you can always use and issue a notice to perform to the party that's missing the signatures. And as Kathy mentioned, you can, if your party still wants to close knowing that some documents are missing, you can use the acting against brokers advice. And also, what was the other form?
I'm not sure the other form. The other thing I was going to say.
No, you can close, you can hold the close of escrow if you don't receive the documents. And that's all on my end. Thank you for your attention.
Very good, Dora. Thank you. The other thing I want to mention is we have agents call and say, hey, the other person's not responsive. You can reach out to that other broker. So sometimes it's difficult when the broker is actually handling the transaction, but you know, we'll even go as far as helping you out as, you know, when it comes from our office, we can say, hey, we need help in getting these documents signed. So yeah, go ahead next, Yeva.
Everyone, my name is Paige. I'm sure I've worked with a lot of you. I just wanted to say thank you again for attending our webinar today. And I wanted to just take a quick moment of your time to remind you of the opportunity that you have to save up to $300 on your broker fee. Feel free to contact our office to receive an assigned MLO for your buyers. As the buyer's agent, we will expect you to assist with basic processing and information forwarding between the consumer and the mortgage loan originator. We'll also need you to assist in communication and date arrangements between the consumer and the mortgage loan originator, and to assist with the use of the REeBroker Group software with your borrower. Feel free to contact our office if you have any further questions, and our team would be happy to assist you.
Thank you, Paige. Okay, Yeva, would you like to go ahead?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Yeva. I'm the director of product. And so I have some reminders from IT. Well, first, I wanted to show you guys the agent homepage. Can everyone see? Kathy, can you see it? Perfect. So I recommend if you have a transaction that you know it's about to start, or that you already started, even though you have a TC like Stephanie, please log into your file and make sure that all your acknowledgements are marked. And also, if you haven't read them in a while, I recommend reading them as well. This will not hold up your commission if they're all marked as read. If they aren't, you will have some problems down the line. So we just recommend that to do it as early as possible. Another thing about your commissions is accounting had a video, but the video wasn't working. So I'll let you guys know. You go into your personal info right here. And then if you want to receive a wire, usually you do this from escrow. So before the escrow closes, if you have your file accepted, we're going to send the commission demand directly to escrow, and they're going to be wiring you the funds. And that's what we prefer. And I know you guys prefer that too, since you can get it almost immediately. However, if for some reason this does happen after the close of escrow, and you want it wired, you'd have to go into your personal info section right here under the wire instructions, put in your name, the routing number. So you'd click show routing number and type it in, and the account number, and save it. This way, only accounting will see it in your transaction file. So I'll show you where. They would see it right over here on the commission area. So if I click wire to, there's a notice that you would have to tell the escrow information via the phone, in person, or following the escrow guidelines. And we will see the same message, but accounting will know to go check your agent details page. One thing that we do is charge $40 if we're wiring you the funds. So it's another incentive for you to get the transaction accepted before close of escrow. So I wanted to discuss the unique recruiting link. I know that a lot of you want to tell your agent friends to come join the company because we have such great fees and service. So an easy way to do that is from the agent homepage. Let's see. I will show you guys. Leave. From the agent homepage, you would click on the My Recruits right here, and you would get this page. So if you'd copy this unique recruiting link or share on social media using these buttons, it's super simple because the agent will just put in the URL on the browser, and when they apply, the promo box is already filled in with your name. So that way we'll know exactly who referred this agent, and you'll be getting the credit. And you'll get $100 per closed transaction that's qualified of the other agent. So it's really nice, like extra money, and it continues on as long as you're part of our team. Another thing that I did want to discuss with you guys is the PDF and image uploads. So you can either upload directly to the file and from email. So I wanted to show you guys that. If you go into my transactions page, you can click right here, whatever transaction you want to upload is upload or view document. Oh, and then one thing that we have a lot of questions is that sometimes agents don't see their list. Make sure that you filter by status right here. I'm filtering always by all, but you can also do by active or anything else. So if you click this button, you'd go directly to the uploads area right here, and you can drag and drop into this box or browse and select files. Another thing that I love to do is I love to copy this TID right here, and using the email that's on our file, you would go to your inbox and you can put it in the subject line right here and send it to uploads. And then put all your PDFs in here and it'll go directly into that file. So it's really nice and simple. If you end up editing the file and you're saving it, you can also go into, let me see, at the bottom of the file, you'll see the upload area. So you click the upload button at the bottom, and then you'll be taken to the uploads area as well. So I think that's it from me. Let me see.
Good.
Perfect.
Okay, so one of the things, Yeva, I wanted to mention on that TID feature, I use it all the time. What I do is I BCC upload. Do you want to show that part? You already showed the upload part, or?
Yes, but I can show that. So
Like, for instance, you're sending me an email, but you wanted a copy to go to your file. Then, but the one thing that you want to know is you want to hide the upload. Yeah, go to BCC and do upload.
yeah.
Because
So you can,
say you're sending this to the agent that's not with, your buyer's agent, that's not with the company. If they were to respond to that, they're going to get an error message, and then they're going to be like, what's this about? So if you're sending a copy of something to your file, you do it this way. And then you could put it in your subject, or I usually put it down below my signature, just because people outside the company don't know what it's about.
yeah, great suggestion.
And then could you go back and just show them the unaccepted offers area?
Oh,
Just-
absolutely.
Because you can do the same thing for unaccepted offers. There's only one TID for unaccepted offer, for all of your unaccepted offers. So if you're saving to that, I'd suggest renaming your PDFs, the name of the property address. So yeah, so that's everybody has a unique TID for unaccepted offers.
Yeah, right here, or pending offers or not executed ones. So you can put them all in this TID.
And we do have, if you forget any of those steps, Yeva, would you go to the training videos on agent?
Yeah,
tools?
absolutely. Here you go on the agent homepage. Here's the training videos. And we redid this page. So it's really exciting. And we keep redoing our videos. So you'll be seeing fresh videos with our faces on them and new content. So very exciting.
Very good. All right. Do we have any questions in the chat? No, we don't have any. If anyone wants to ask a question, we can give you time to ask a question.
We did want to mention that next month we're having another webinar, and we keep trying to bring new information into these webinars as well. And then the following month, it says December 23rd, but we think it's a little bit too close to Christmas, so we might switch that out to like a week before or after. So we'll see.
We'll give you a heads up. Yeah. All right. If there's no other questions, we'll just go ahead and end the meeting. Did you want the last slide on ideas? You already talked about that?
Oh yeah, if you guys have any ideas, please email the email idea@rebrokerca.com, and we're gonna see it so we can discuss it among management and then give it to IT.
Very good. All right. If there's no questions, we'll go ahead and end the meeting, and we appreciate your guys' attendance.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.